is probably show a little off what you can do. Now, some of these things you have to unlock to be able to do, but I guess I might as well start off showing them off. So, you get full masterminds, and you start with Anita, Annette. I'm trying to remember how Annette, and the whole special is the William Balkan. Daniel has Triton. I don't know what the fuck game Daniel is from. Alex, she uses a plant bioweapon, and Spencer uses a force field. Instead of having a bioweapon, he just has a force field that does massive damage if you touch it. If Spencer was basically the guy who founded Umbrella. You learn a little bit about him in, I believe, the DLC for Resident Evil 5, and I believe there were many files of him in Resident Evil 0 also, I believe, if I remember correctly. I have no idea who Daniel is, and Alex doesn't really ring a bell. Annette obviously is from Resident Evil 2. We used assets, Mr. X and William and add to that, but I've been using Daniel, but you can see the rank 10, 23, 6, 5. So the idea with Mastermind is if you want to specialize in Mastermind, you'll basically want to play all of them. They have cards and things that unlock as they level up, so there's still stuff I want to get. I'm trying to find out which one gives a lickle, but they'll have those special skills. So there are two types of porks: your skill and your equipment. You'll have to forgive me if I say porks. I'm just used to Dead by Daylight. But you have 3 skills, and each one has 2 different ones. Everything has unlocks at different ranks. So this allows you some customization with your character, and then they have 2 unique cards that no other mastermind can get. These are only their cards, and you get 2 for each one. That one becomes available in Area 2, and that one becomes available in Area 3. It's a armored zombie he starts with. This thing's really useful. When it's in your hand, your bioenergy, which is what your currency is. Hey, I'm in this game. I look like a younger West. I don't know what Daniel's from. His name does not ring a bell. I'd have to look him up. Maybe he's somebody in a foul or something. That'd be kind of neat, because like I said, this game isn't canon, because Annette and William are dead. So this game has no real canon, which is why I kind of find weird they use teenagers as the majority cast for the survivors. But I'm liking that because it gives you a lot of bioenergy, which is your currency. So then you have your equipment, which affects different stuff in that. You get different perks, cooldowns, aggression, strength, health, and you just kind of have to look through what you prefer. And then the deck. Now, the deck is a mastermind only thing. So like I said, there are cards you unlock that everyone can use that different masterminds unlock. For example, the shield. You only get with Spencer. Spencer is what unlocks it for everyone. Beforehand, you don't get. Also, same thing with the automatic taunt, which is pretty nice. The name Daniel doesn't ring a bell. I thought we were. No, I mean the in Resident Evil, man. I'm talking about Resident Evil, Daniel. I don't know anyone in Resident Evil named Daniel. Unless maybe he's like... I never played the, Revelations? I haven't played Revelations 1 or 2. Those are like some of the few Resident Evil games I've never fucking played. But yeah, so different cards become... And this one comes unlocked when Alex... That's a really powerful explosion, by the way. So, and you get a lot of different cards and stuff. So you the idea is you make a deck, and it's important to balance it. You have stuff that costs too much, and it's harder to build an army, and a team of survivors who knows what they're doing, or going to, like, if I summon this, even if it was a fully armored zombie, like, if they know what they're doing, they could just easily maul it to fucking death. So like, you gotta have some balance to your deck. You can't just go super willy-nilly. But my Daniel build at the moment is focusing on when he controls shit and can beat stuff up. That's kind of the idea. He can get healing. Hello, how you doing? But yeah, that's my Daniel build. So you have map presets. I haven't really messed too much with these. I've made one for downtown. Let me make one for the casino, because I feel like the casino's kind of shitty for me preset wise, so I'll show off how that works. So there are 3 areas on the maps, and you each one is the same. All area 1s have the same, where you have to find 3 keys. So let's see, what kind of places can I hide these? So that's the entrance there. Why not put that one there? That one. Because you get rushers that sometimes skip ones that are early on. Definitely want that one there. You kind of want to like split them around. I could be in the Resident Evil. My mom kind of reminds me of Nemesis. That's pretty mean. But basically what presets are is you just get to design where you want doors. So let's see, I only got 4 points. Ooh. See, what's a level? Level 1 needs 2. That's sucky, because essentially, well, probably best to go 3 with that one. Because that'll be your last Willy. My glorious beard. I shaved it for eternal punishment. I figured, you know, the whole world blowing up in Persona 2. I kind of figured we'd kind of do lice. So we'll leave that. See, 10 points for creatures. So let me delete everything. It's fine, easier just start with nothing here. Okay, so I find zombie dogs are pretty nice because people, let's see, partially armored for 4. What's really nice is when you get lickers. I find people like having lickers like at the beginning of a map with their presets. So you can get a Jester for 4. As its ups and downs. Could probably put a Jester right near the beginning. Hello! I'm just showing off how you do presets and stuff, and then I'm gonna try queuing up for Mastermind. How you doing today, Alan? But I like zombie dogs. I find their agility makes them a little annoying for survivors to shoot sometimes, but as long as you get a good shooting on them, they can be easily dispatched. So we'll go with that. Area 2. So in Area 2, you can't set up where the zombie is. So there's a security guard zombie they have to find, and then there's 3 kiosks. As far as I know, you don't get any control to set them up. They'll just random. So you'll kind of... Oh, apparently you can set them up. Okay. So, let's see. Let's have one now. Oh, one's over there. I want one in the dance hall. Then... Guess put that... Not a lot of good choices. I don't really like the casino map, to be honest. Guess we'll go with those. Let's see. Door 4 is at max. This one, let's move this down to here. Like I say, I just got to start low. But there is a limit to how many things you could summon per room and stuff. You can't just like max a room out with like a bazillion creatures of that. Let's see. This one, let's put zombie dogs in here. I have some starting stuff in there. Then, got 3 points I can mess with. You know, I'll go ahead, put a second zombie dog in there, and then I'll put a mine tracker. $10 right there for Weshel. Now, Area 3 is, what they have to do is they have to destroy 3 bio cores. Can you control? Nope. You can't control where the bio cores are. So, you kind of have to just kind of help you pick the right doors for your situation. So, let's see. Let's go ahead. Put this one at 2. And what other one do I want to try? See, in this map, those. See, can I zoom? So in this map, this is the exit, and this is where they start. Those are the side paths that actually lead to some of the rooms here. Not too many people usually use them, but you gotta keep them in mind for battle teams. So, probably, I think I'll probably go with this one. Let's see, 2. If I do want a level 1, I can get an extra door. I can get 1 more door that way. Probably with that. Probably just do that one. Then put zombie there. That. Move those around corner. So there's a big slot machine. The weird thing about this map is there's a slot machine in the middle they can actually interact with, and it does stuff. So, let's see, landmine. That one is. Let's see if you go that way. Yeah, go ahead, leave that. Where's the leg? Now, move that more around here. And maybe a zombie. Move him. We'll try that. So save that, and we'll try queuing up as mastermind. But that's how you mess with your maps and presets and stuff. Obviously, you can have full presets, and you can also choose random, so you'll be able to make a few different ones for all your different masterminds if you like swapping around, if you go that way. So, can you stand the excitement? Can you stand the excitement? What excitement? Excitement to hunt people down as Mr. X or something? As long as you don't get abusive team here. So we'll see how the how this works with with streaming. I don't know how well this will work while streaming, because there are still some connectivity issues. Like I said when I did a video on this, it's a lot better now, because when this with excitement. Well, you gotta get into a game. Hey. It lets you kind of strategize your layouts and stuff. you know? You don't murder 4 random people in a weird location by not being prepared for it. But when this game first came out, like, I literally have left this thing on for like 2 hours and never got a match before they patched it. See, we're finding people. That's good. Now it takes anywhere between 2 to 10 minutes. Usually 2 to 5 minutes, though. At worst, sometimes it's taken 10 minutes. But that's way better than taking multiple hours to fucking find a match. At first, people thought it was because so many people were trying to queue up as the mastermind. But there's something weird in the launch code. XCOM lets you strategize. This game lets you watch a loading screen. You know, it actually would have been an interesting idea if you could do something like mess. Like, I think it would have been a nice idea if you could mess with your equipment or something at a bare minimum. That would have probably been something nice. Because like I said, the queuing could still take a little while. It's just not as bad. Hopefully, I'm hoping it won't be bad. Like I said, it's still... Oop, there it says 5, so it should start. Come on. Come on! Oh, son of a bitch. Seriously? Yeah. I can't wait for the next patch for this game. Because, like I said, there is still some connectivity issues. Like I said, I'm not even sure if it's going to let me stream and play. This is kind of a test thing on that. Because I've done quite a few matches now. I'd like to show some of it out. I don't know why a lot of games don't want you to do something on the loading screens most of the time. Very few games ever let you do something on your load screen. The ones they do, though, I appreciate that. There we go. See, 3 minutes, so not that bad. So, I'm going to pick Daniel. Oh, damn it. Well, it's a good thing we just did that one. So, I don't think I want to mess with any of those. See, that's clause 1. So, we'll probably go down to that. Can I get 2 of clause? Yeah. Now I can even that out. Okay, I think we'll go with that. Now you cannot see the yeah, your zombies have emotes you can do. Of course, nobody's really going to use them since most of the time you're going to get murdered if you try to use them. Unless you use them when everyone's down or that. But you do not get to see who the mastermind or survivors are until the match begins. So now we get to see everyone. So we're dealing with Jill. Becky is the gunner. Valerie is the healer. And January is going to be the big problem. She fucks with cameras. And cameras is the primary way masterminds mess around with the environment. You can control multiple creatures and summon your bioweapon, but January, and these are some pretty high-ranked people, especially the January, which has me greatly concerned that this is not going to go very well. But we'll find out.
Revolution, slaughter, poverty, and riches. But today, I see something new. There is always a higher madness that can be found. If only we look. Let us look together, okay? Okay.
That.
If that were something you needed, do you think I would tell you? I've killed dozens, maybe hundreds.
Sexy zombie hunters.
Novelty locks. My life is strange.
Down small.
He feels no pain. The perfect machine for this endeavor.
God damn it. She shot my bomb. Damn. And she's always hitting for my other door.
Go find a place to use that. There is more fun ahead. Fun for me,
Ew.
at least.
Bum washing me. But she's by
This
herself.
really is not a very efficient way of ending your life. But orders are orders.
Now they're coming. In the chest door.
Sometimes it's easiest just to do things yourself. You understand me. Me?
God damn it.
Oui, that could be a key. He feels no pain. The perfect machine for this endeavor.
Oh, I'm dealing with a very high skill,
You know we
Oh
set
my
this up
goodness.
to tease you, do you not? We never really expected you to. You die, they die, I die, Umbrella dies, the world
God
dies.
damn it. Took out my taunt.
But you
Need a
are
drink of
definitely-
water there, Dan? Oh, man. File. Ah, I got only one.
Still alive? Mostly?
Damn. They tore me up. They got really good time on that, too. Yeah, I'm dealing with a really well
Fate
thought
has more
team here.
cards to turn
Okay,
for you
where's
yet?
my...
Wait.
See.
This is some dead person. I do not recognize them. This really is not a very efficient
Damn it.
way of ending your life.
Oh man, they
That's-
all just
Orders are orders.
they're going heavy on fucking shit, I tell you. They are going heavy on shit. Okay, they'll hit enough heal.
Sometimes it's easiest just to do things yourself. You understand me? Oui?
Damn! Fucking stunning and everything. There we go. In the middle. Oh, no, stop stunning me. Nope.
Excitement, entertainment, a high risk of dismemberment. Please say bonjour to our guest star, Mr. X.
Yeah, she's down. Now I want to keep Valerie away from her.
Now, let's have a closer look.
There they go. Yeah, she's down. January was the only smart one. She went to the fucking womb now.
So it goes. my
Tail
friend.
one with long legs.
Say loud.
Yeah, see, January went there. She's just waiting.
Well done, Daniel. Why, thank you, Daniel. It was most excellently played.
Yeah, feel free to wait there. Okay. Back here. Lock this.
Okay.
Load the
I
womb
do
up.
not count the deaths anymore. But then, I never did.
I want to save that flashbang. See, what I want to do is I want to flashbang and then use the torrent. I want to build up my points here, try to get this armored one. Oh fuck, they got the shit. I didn't realize they actually had the... I thought the key was in there. How did they... Fuck. Crap. Damn it.
So many of you left. More food for the undead in this area. We kept them hungry for you, in case you got this far.
I just saw the key was inside there. I don't want to go too crazy, you know. They'll probably gun her down.
He feels no pain. The perfect machine for this endeavor.
Yeah, gunned her down. And they fucking messed with my camera.
I might need some.
Yeah, just gonna save my stuff. Save my good card heal. Have that. I killed some of the time there, though, because I killed 3 of them now. They lost 30 seconds per kill. They're still doing really good on time, though. They still have a pretty good amount of time.
continue to
It's
fight?
going to...
And the depravity of the game goes deeper. This is good for me. I want right dance.
You are blinded. Where are your enemies? Where are your friends?
Fuckers.
Let us play a game of trust. See how long you can stand still without me shooting you. I dare you. How the fuck does this thing work? The trader I got it from was very shady.
Basically, I want to wait for them to get in there.
A fittingly brutal weapon for a brutal game.
Damn. What the hell, shotgun? Are you? Wow.
We made progress, but such little progress.
Hope they got a flashbang, because if not, she's dying. Oh, she going to get her.
That was a really good try.
You stupid. You did.
There will be no rest here for your corpse once you are gone.
Don't fuck with me.
Damn it.
Still alive?
I have a first aid kit for your boo-boo.
Okay, they're dead.
This is life. We run and we die. You did not choose this chaos. But at least this really is not a very efficient way of ending your life. But orders are
I'll still
orders.
make
Are you okay? No,
Okay.
you are not. He feels no pain. The perfect machine for this endeavor.
Gamble knives.
Is this the best you can
Flashbanging boys.
Okay, let us get serious.
Ah! What the hell?
Break it off. It was there to be broken.
It was the last one. They're really low on time, so
Hey, that's Phil.
When did they die? Time is running out for you, my friends.
dude, they're fucked.
That
They'll
could
have
not have
time.
gone
They're
better.
gone.
I rule.
Oh, and more fun to play than it is to watch.
I expected disappointment.
It depends, Dan. When
You had the chance
it's
for sacrifice.
when it's a
You had the chance
really-
for escape. But
when
in
it's a
the end,
really
you are
skilled
just-
team of survivals, it can get a little heart pounding because it just because the skill doesn't automatically make them going to win. Because even if you lose the first two areas, the important thing to do with a good team is to make them waste the resources. Because see how it works when you're a survival, you have umbrella credits. And you go up to a chest and you can buy things. So you have only so many credits. You get credits you can find in the stage kills and for passing each portion of the area in that. But you only get so many credits. So if they're wasting, the more ammo and healing they're wasting, which is why poison is really useful. Because if they're not killing blue orbs, every time they cough, they lose some of their health. So that consumes more of their healing. The more of those stuff you consume, the harder it is for them to survive for the final round. Now, what in general I think was the worst thing they did though is they did a terrible job surviving Mr. X. For some reason, a lot of people always want to fight the bioweapons. I don't particularly know why. Mr. X is pretty easy to get away from. They're all good. Ooh, I got a new, let's see, wind-up. They're all good people who know how to dodge him. I actually told Dan about it. There's a very abusive thing where, like, if you notice when I went through a door as Mr. X, he has to, like, do this ducking animation. So people actually found out you can basically just camp by the door and just keep going in and out when Mr. X goes through. And he can't, like, he can punch through the wall, but it won't hit you from the other side of the door. He has to be in the same room. So he can't do anything when going through the door, so you can just keep ducking back and forth through a door. It's really shitty to do to a mastermind now. You should only do it to a shitty person. But being survival can be fun too. I've played Martin a lot. Martin is a support character. His special is he makes a flash bang that charges up in mines. The mines are kinda They can be useful, but they can also just not be useful. It just depends on how you set them up and how the mastermind counters them, or even if they affect him. But the flashbang is very useful. It stuns all bioweapons and zombies and everything. So if somebody gets grabbed, like if you noticed when I did the grab attack, it just kills them. Like when Veronica threw the stun grenade, when I grabbed her, she literally saved herself. You should always save that kind of shit for when someone gets grabbed or really dire situations. Resident Evil multiplayer just seems like a mess. I think it should stay. Now, what I would want multiplayer wise is another Outbreak game. Yeah, I like old school Resident Evil 2 as well. I'm not like I'd take a tank control-esque game over the third person ones any day. But Outbreak was a really interesting multiplayer because it's a tank control multiplayer survival scenario situation. Ooh, research lab. I don't have a preset for this one yet. Probably go with that one. Let's see. Okay. But, well, isn't the point surviving on your own? Not necessarily. Outbreak, especially if you played hard or, I can't remember if there was anything above hard in Outbreak. Outbreak, like, seriously, if you've never played Outbreak 1 or 2, they are classic Resident Evil, except multiplayer with 3 other people. They are really good, in my opinion. Resident Evil 0 would also be a fantastic... Ooh! Oh, look at these people's wanks. Oh, I'm gonna be surprised if they can make it really far. They're gonna have shitty equipment. Ooh. This might be bad for these people. Outbreak, though. I really loved Outbreak. I played the living hell out of Outbreak 1 and 2. The zoo in Foul 2 is a pretty terrifying place too. And plus, you know, if you went off on your own, you can, if you're really good at the game, you can be fine, but you get in a dire situation, no one's around to save you, you could die. And when you die, unlike this game, you don't come back. You die and the people left in that game are on their own. There could be some bad situations like that, man. Some bad situations. Oh, I love Silent Hill 2 as well. Silent Hill 2 and 4 are like my favorites.
The wheels of fate led you to a strange place today, no?
Is that
Let us see if you will walk away. Or not.
Darn it, this is locked.
This really is not a very efficient way of ending your life.
That orders are orders.
Oh, they're using the starting guns and oh.
The time has come to give in.
Oh no.
Hey, better luck next time.
No. You're not saving those people.
Oui, that could be a key.
Oh, let them take progress. You die, they're gonna lose 30 seconds for both those people. Oh my goodness, someone else is dying?
Are you okay? No.
You know what? Fuck.
You are not.
Do that.
This is
There are glaciers moving faster than you.
Oh, these poor people.
It feels no pain. The perfect machine for this endeavor. Hello, you found me? I will summon the marching
Oh,
band.
bite. Take no 15 seconds for bite too. Oh, they'll.
What did I bother building all of these mechanisms for you if you are going to move so slowly that the tortoise with a limp could overtake you?
Wow, they just got completely owned.
Has gone better.
Whew!
I rule.
I had a funny feeling that was going to happen. Now, I can immediately tell you what was their horrible mistake. They made
Revolution will not come from
two
cowardice,
wow, they didn't even
but
last
from
2 minutes.
sacrifice.
Not even 2 minutes. Just find multiplayer to be cheap. I will admit, Outbreak was solely not perfect. I mean, the stages, obviously being online, they couldn't make a full-length game stage-wise, so each stage was, I'd say, on like an average Resident Evil skill level, I'd say about like 30 minutes. If you were really bad, maybe an hour. Not counting the final scenario. The final scenario, both Foul 1 and 2, are all about 50 minutes long. Can be a bit longer, depending on skill and difficulty and things. I admit they're not perfect, but I really did like the idea of Outbreak, because it wasn't to the extent of like playing Resident Evil 5 in co-op, where you're just like a badass gunning shit down. You were very vulnerable still, even though there were 3 other people. Hell, if someone died, they turned into a zombie and they could kill you if they want. If they want. Most people didn't, but if they wanted to, they could. But, okay, so what did they do wrong? First problem is that Jill and Becky completely left Valerie in January. January was going to try and get Valerie, but since they didn't come back, she was left vulnerable. When they're by themselves is a great time to do bites. And like I said, you get 15 seconds off their timer every time you bite them. And of course, if they die, they lose 30 seconds there, and I think they lose 10 seconds when they drop, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. So, you know, I got those 2, and they still didn't come back, so I got a minute off for them dying. And then apparently they had trouble with my presets, because one of them was, I think it was Becky was in the red when I started leaving, so I was just like, never mind. And she died, because she went back to the beginning. So, you know, I locked the door, set up some more and that. So, the other problem, other than being too split up, because when you split up in this game, on one hand, when you split up, the mastermind obviously can only do so much. Because he has to go to camera. There's a few, like, I got the automated torrent card, so I can set up a torrent in the room and that. But, there's only so much you can do. So when you split up, it makes it tough for the mastermind to... That's kind of the idea of having your presets in case of rushing and splitting up. But if you don't know what you're doing, you should not split up. But the other problem is January was using the regular gun. So I think they call it the mop. I think is what most people call it because it's a junk gun. It shoots slowly, it does weak damage, and it's not good. Like, if you watch anyone who does a video on this, they'll tell you immediately discard that gun, or just save it for traps or something so you can use the ammo, and buy any other gun. Buy any other gun. So she was by herself with the worst gun in the game, and a Jester is a top tier zombie. So she, with her team banning her, she was just completely fucked. She was gone. I'll miss Persona 2 streams, even though I only saw the last 2. It's going to... Well, I'm going to do Eternal Punishment. We're done with Innocent Sin. We're going to do Eternal Punishment. And then after that, I'm probably going to take a break from SMT games for a bit. Probably work on some of the games I need to get done. And I think when I come back to SMT, I think I would like to do Nocturne. I wasn't... Oh, no. I doubt Dan took it that way. I doubt he took it that way. That's kind of the idea of the Friday pick system. You can use the channel points to vote for a game. See, I'll show you since we're on the loading screen. So, it just went by. It'll wall back in. So, I have a section on my break screen here where you can either vote for any game that's currently on the list, and if there's an open slot, which I think there were 3, you can vote to add a game, and people can continue to vote. And when I finish my current game on Friday, see, right now, if I finish Freedom Wars, we'll be doing Lost Odyssey on Friday. But there are 3 open slots, so you can use your points to add a game to that, and people can vote for any of those games with those channel points. Is kind of the idea there. So, while I'm going to mainly take a break from SMT games, I can't technically stop somebody from voting one up. But yeah, I'm going to be doing Eternal Punishment still. That's still going to be on Saturdays. We're still in the early stages of Eternal Punishment. I think Innocent Sin took about 30-something minutes. Not minutes, 30-something hours. Which is a pretty... 30 to 60 hours is pretty average for a PS1 RPG. Usually around like 40 hours, I'd say, was about time for most JRPGs on the PS1 that wasn't Dragon Quest 7. That wasn't Dragon Quest 7. That is a really long JRPG, man. That's a really fucking long game. But, if Persona-wise, not counting any of the other SMT games, I wouldn't mind getting to try Persona 3 Portable, Persona 4 Golden, and Persona 5 Royal, though I don't own Royal yet. I'm gonna get it when it gets cheaper. Dragon Quest VII is a really good game. Be very aware there are 2 game-breaking bugs in it. That was a loud screech though. There were 2 game-breaking bugs in Dragon Quest VII's original release. There was one shard that can get drowned underwater, which is a mandatory shard you need to do the main storyline. We got one low rank. The West should be a problem. Samuel, he punches shit. And he has like some kind of regen thing he can get. The other game-breaking thing is there was a sequence bug you can trigger that puts a party member that leaves your party, that causes the party member to rejoin and can lock you out from progressing the story. So you might want to check those out. Final Fantasy Tactics, fantastic story. Dragon Quest VIII, I mean, you get some central... Really, what you're losing in the 3DS version is censorship on some of the outfits. You lose some outfits.
We have death, destruction, disease,
poisoned only.
all of the fun things that the modern world will offer us.
Okay, I'll go in here.
You found a lock, but where is the key?
That. They are triggering all kinds of traps. I'm gonna do that.
Nice try, but that will not make you... Go find a place to use that. There is more fun ahead. Fun for me, at least. Sometimes it's easiest just to do things yourself. You understand me. Oui?
Come on. No, go after her. Go after her. Yo, you bitch! Yeah, there we go.
If that were something you needed, do you think I would tell you?
The cogs turn. The bars of
Bingo.
the cage fall into place. You are close to the point of no return.
Down.
I do not
Don't,
count
don't,
the
no,
deaths
don't.
anymore.
No worries.
But then, I never did.
No. No.
Fuck, that was close.
Fuck.
He feels no pain. The perfect machine for this endeavor.
Damn, Samuel. Fuck. Damn it. Okay, I'd say not too bad on the time. Good. She wasted whole abilities though. I'm perfectly fine with that. She just wasted whole camera ability. That was stupid of her.
Bravo!
I'm perfectly
Let
fine
us
with
see how
that.
much further you can go. Let us play a
Fuck
game
that
of
up.
trust. See how long you can stand still without me shooting you. And there you.
Then do that.
Meet the biter. It likes biting, you see. This really is not a very efficient way.
Now, see, this team's doing a good job sticking together. Oh man, ew.
He died so easily. You should take his key card. No sorrow, no regret. Just flesh made into a weapon.
She's going to do it.
Well done, Daniel. Well, thank you, Daniel. It was most excellently played.
See, this is shitty. I should really just fucking leave because of the scummy ass. See. Man. See, they're working together really good.
This is... You know, sometimes it's easiest just to do things yourself.
Damn it, it's Samuel. Oh my goodness, he's so... Fuck.
You know I have other cameras.
Fucking hell.
So many of you left. No food for the undead in this area. We kept them hungry for you, in case you got this far. Wah wah!
And just gonna let my stuff build up.
Interesting. Meh, ineffective in the long run.
There was only one of them that was a low rank. The other 4 were like around 20. I think the January was the one that was low rank, wasn't it?
You continue to fight?
Kill
and
some
the
time with
privacy
that.
of the game goes deeper.
And I'm gonna
This is
slow
good
that.
for me. However, I dance.
Yes. Then I can build up bioenergy real quick. Let's see. That's
This is Bloody McBloodfest.
Here's Trenchy.
Now I got him stuck on this elevator.
Not even close.
The pen of fate awaits writing the final line for you.
They're just gonna sit down
You are blinded. Where are your enemies? Where are your friends?
God damn it.
Real progress, but such little progress.
Hey, why that? Now. That.
You know we set this up to tease you, do you not? We never really expected you to get it.
Waiting for him to get a little deeper in.
It will pass. All things
Fuck
pass
off.
with time. Have a first aid kit for your boo-boo. You see the things you have forced me to do? No matter. The stain of your blood will be drawn by many more. There will be no rest here for your corpse once you are gone.
There we go. 20 less seconds. Oh, but I put the elevator back down, so. Ooh, this is gonna be.
Is
Okay.
this the best you can do?
I gotta get down to where that is. Yeah.
Time is running out for you, my friends.
There we go. It's over pretty much.
That could not have
Whew!
been better.
Oh, fuck, man. Okay, how did you quick squat tops? No idea.
Civilization calls for
If a
your
game
death.
has visible
You
enemies, I
resist.
find myself
Why?
avoiding them altogether.
What
Random
do you have to
accounts
live for?
helps ease off the grinding. I just don't like having to choose. I think when you're when they're visible, I think it obviously, yeah, it helps you when you're like a, how to put it, if you're a newish person to RPGs, I think having random encounters is better because you're not, well, you know, used to RPGs, so you don't generally got a good idea of when you're like, okay, I'm pretty cool and set. I don't need to kill Amel. You know, when you've played hundreds of RPGs, you kind of get a good sense of whether you need to keep, like, that's why the PSP version of Innocent Sin was really annoying, because the majority of the game was dumbed down, so most of the time it just felt like, you know, it's like, this is just meaningless, it's just literally killing my time, and then, that's the biggest shame of the PSP version of Innocent Sin, is that the majority of the random fights don't feel like there's any real point to them, because most of the time you feel powered already. So that's what I'm looking forward to in Innocent Sin. So not too bad though. That team gave me a really good one for my money. I don't think in general they really did anything wrong. I just got them in a bad situation or crammed in that room, injured in that. See, that's another thing about using your bioweapon. Using it where they're busy, highly injured, or you trap them in and then summon them and that, like, your bioweapon can make the biggest difference there. Honestly, if that didn't happen, I think I would have lost. So I just chose the right time for my bioweapon. That was a really good team. They stuck together and they stun locked the living fuck out of all the high tier zombies, which That's what I think makes a really good team, is taking out cameras and efficiently stun locking the higher tier zombies. Because those higher tier zombies are dangerous in Daniel's hands. Because like I said, my mastermind using Daniel, he regenerates health when he attacks as a controlled zombie. So, oh yeah, downtown. I gotta use my preset I made for that. So it's very dangerous to let Daniel and a controlled zombie hit people continuously, because he can just basically keep recovering. It's, oh, ooh, High Teal Valley, Becky and Jill. I might get fucked pretty hard on this one. Yeah, that's kind of how I think with RPGs, like, because if you're new to RPGs, you're not really familiar when you're like all good and stuff. So you may have a worse time understanding when you need to be fighting and not fighting. You know, when you have a lot under your belt, you know, being able to avoid fights and wanting to control the difficulty is a lot more useful. But when you're new to it, I think random fights can be more useful. Obviously, it's more useful nowadays to.
We have
I'm gonna do that.
destruction,
That'll kill them
disease,
sometime.
all of the fun things that the modern world will offer us.
Cancel. We'll see how good this team is. That auto gun ought to be fucking up pretty good.
I do not think you should go that way.
That was
my
bad.
friends.
Okay, let that build up, and I'm gonna get some of this other stuff worked on. What's up? They took out that wound pretty good. That's
Oui,
took the
that
womb
could
out
be a
pretty
key.
good.
I might be able to see something.
No one will be coming through that door. You found a lock, but where is the key? This really is not a very efficient way of ending your life. But orders are orders. Go find it next to you. There is more
Samuel's
fun ahead.
down.
Come on.
We'll still make it.
Damn it. Go to that one.
Still alive? Mostly? Oui.
Ah, damn it. I thought she went in that womb. Can someone not understand when to... you know, when you're new, you might not
There's
really,
more cards to turn for you yet?
realize when you can and can't. My officer, he's in the hallway there.
Why do you rush all the time? There is no hurry here.
That's...
You can find another route, or try to pick the lock. I do not mind. Take your time.
Sometimes it's easiest just to do things yourself. You understand. Oui?
Oh, she used a fucking bazooka. Fuck, come on. Damn it!
You should
Wow.
take his key card. Interesting. Mais
Man.
ineffective in the long
They're
run.
doing a good job. Okay. I'll put this over here. You.
Well done, Daniel. Why, thank you, Daniel. It was most excellently played. No sorrow, no regret. Just flesh made into a weapon.
Oh, Jill fucked up bad. Nope, no. Damn it!
The pen of fate awaits writing the final line for you.
Hell.
So many of you left. More food for the undead in this area. We get them hungry for you, in case you get this food.
Damn. Whew. This team's giving me a 1. If the guy's bigger than you, what? See, they should do with it. See, it's scummy in my opinion what that one Jill did in that last match, which is why I'm glad she fucking died. But okay, they'll really good on time. I gotta fuck them up real
This
bad.
day is more
here.
interesting than I expected.
I got my general oil card. This is heal. Why not? What?
You are blinded. Where are your enemies? Where are your friends?
Sometimes it's easiest just to do things yourself. You understand. Oui? He feels no pain. The perfect machine
She's
for this
doing what
endeavor.
I like to do. Damn, fuckle. Oh no.
We progress, but such little progress. I confess, I admire your dedication to breaking shit, but this is hopeless. You should give up now. The time has come to give in. A little party in there? Oui? Woohoo!
Goodbye. Oh, wow! That was a good save. Yeah, I'm probably fucked at this point. Oh, the stunning, man. Oh, people go so heavy with the stunning. No, no. No!
The cogs turn. The bars of the cage fall into place. You are close to the point of no return. Mine. Fuck me.
It will pass. All things pass with time.
Ah, they made it. Oh, that's the first team to make it out, though, so I consider that not too bad so far. Thanks for the tip about bugs.
If you
I
get
wouldn't
away,
have known.
will
I'll
find you.
have to do.
If I
Yeah,
cannot,
so like I said, the one
you
has
infect
to
the
do
world and
with a party
humanity
member.
falls.
By the way, hey Pat.
Enjoy your freedom while it lasts, my
One has to
friends.
do with when a party member leaves, and like there's something that triggers the game forcibly adding the killer back into your party when they shouldn't, and it basically locks the game to where you can't finish it. I don't remember the steps. I never had either one happen to me, so I was very fortunate because I dumped like 200 hours into Dragon Quest VII. The shard is the more common thing that happens. If you're not familiar, the game, you collect shards to rebuild the world, and there's a shard in a cave that gets flooded, and if you don't get that shard when it gets flooded, it's gone. You have to avoid a save. Basically what I'm saying, I would keep several saves in case of something if you don't want to look into it. But yeah, just those are the only two I'm aware of in the PlayStation 1 version. I would assume they've hopefully fixed those in the 3DS version. I would hope. So that team was really good too, like the last team. I didn't get a good situation to fuck them over with my bioweapon. So, as you can see, stun grenades are like god tier weaponry as a spot. Like, you should be dumping extra credits into stun grenades, because as you can see, you basically can completely disable the bio weapons of G. Balkan and Mr. X. Now, the plant that Alex has is very different. It's stationary, so it's more like a guard dog, but it can still instant kill people. It can eat people and stuff. A lot harder to use in my opinion, because it can get stunned like fuck if everyone attacks it. But yeah, for G. Balkan and Mr. X, you can stun lock the fucker really bad if everyone has, and they don't even have to be stun grenades. Grenades, Molotovs, and stun grenades all mess with him. The only difference is a stun grenade downs him longer, because if you notice, he kind of like when he's stun grenade. Well, a Molotov and a grenade just shrugs him. So if he's doing like his instant kill, that's how you get him out of it. So that team did really good. Like I said, locking down. Ooh, I got a new trap card then. Locking down. Ooh, and I got my cosmetic. I don't really have anything too good cosmetic wise, but yeah, locking down the really good zombies, letting Daniel control a good zombie and bash everyone, like as you saw with that team of low ranks that did really bad, like died under 2 minutes. That's why you don't want a Daniel controlled zombie running amok. because he'll regenerate the little damage you do. Having a group, like, basically, if you're the survivors and you see a Daniel, you likely shouldn't split up unless you think, like, I'd say, like, after the first area, if the Daniel seems really good, you probably should stick together. If the Daniel doesn't seem too good, then you could consider splitting up. Because sticking together is how you stun lock zombies down, so. Now, give me an actual cosmetic. See, this suffers Overwatch syndrome where it gives you damn sprays! Luckily, you can't get duplicates, though. But still, I mean, those 64 sprays. So, give me a fucking skin. Damn it. So this is how you get equipment. There's low, mid, and I have all the low and mid. I don't have all the high tier equipment. And you don't pay any. There's no option to pay for money to unlock these. You have to own these. Weirdly, there is something you can pay for money, which is very odd. So you got this RP booster. It gives you increased RP, which is the points you use, but it just boosts it. It doesn't give you an outright amount. But it allows you to wank up faster and stuff. It's kind of weird. I don't really know why you would want to really pay to wank up faster, but you know, it's weird. You know, quick little what's the gallery thing? I hate when the capture picture goes off of your menu. Yes, please start. But I wanted to show. I don't think I really have any good pictures. Probably better to show them trophy-wise. There's some fun trophies in this game to try and get. I have a pretty good 68% of them. You know, there's like play all the characters and succeed and stuff. So you escape fully infected. What was a hard one to get? That one could be a little difficult. Escape with 10 minutes is a survival. Melee. Shots, not really actually hard, really. Let's see. Buff. There's one where I actually got 2 kills as Bulkin. Do you want me to... Maybe I should try some init, actually. I've been only showing off Daniel. Yeah, use a control key to down some people and that. A bunch of just mismatched things, but they're fun little extra things to do.